Hey, so I know the video that I uploaded um, probably didn't make much sense to most of you and shit, but it wasn't supposed to make sense. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to understand it yet, just like you don't understand narcissism and empathy. I mean, see what I'm saying? That's my narcissistic side. But anyways, that video is just basically the end, but it marks the beginning of that, which is this story, you know what I mean? Which is my story. The only reason why I'm sharing this and shit, it's because, dude, I mean, I I thought I was narcissistic. You know what I mean? I'm gonna recognize it as such. I guess you could call me like a covert narcissist. But I consider myself more of an empath because I do feel people's emotions, and I'm the one that chooses whether to do evil unto them or to do whatever. You know what I mean? Most of the time, I choose to do good. You know, to be honest with you, I do. I really do. You know what I mean? It's because that's a choice, and because of that choice, it makes me who I am. It goes with what I want, with what I believe in, and my morals. You know what I mean? So that means that I'm not gonna go get you pregnant if you're a girl. You know, if I get in a relationship with you and then leave. I can't do that. I mean, like, and you just do whatever it is, like suck your energy out of you. Like, nah, man. If anything, I'll build you up. You know what I mean? I'll build you up, or encourage you, or do as much as I can. If you're in a hole, man, I'll pull you out of that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Somehow, baby. But that's what I'm saying. That's the type of person I am. Because I don't like to be a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because those pieces of shit, like people that are a piece of shit, are those that lie. You know what I mean? The type that be fucking their homie's girl and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just that type of shit. You know what I mean? Just fucking no integrity having motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You turn around, they're already doing something else. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. People just don't give a fuck what you think or whatever. You know what I mean? But see, this whole shit trips me out because as you see in the video, it's not. It's shattered. You know what I mean? It's shattered. Everything just went away. And this story begins with me and this girl, right? The one that you see on the video. In my opinion, she's a narcissist. You know what I mean? Because of the way that she did it. And as I tell you the story, you can go ahead and decide that on your own. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to free myself from any responsibility. I'm not trying to rid myself of that I'm probably narcissistic or that I am narcissistic or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's your opinion. That has to be built right here in the public eye. Why? Because I tried every other fucking option. You know what I mean? She thinks I'm fucking playing around. And the reason behind that is because we have a baby. We have a little girl, right? And the reason why I'm doing this is because of that. It's not gonna go anywhere else. She can fucking go and lie to everybody about her shit and do whatever, you know what I mean? But to me, and the way that shit works, is that because I believe so much in this and what has happened, is that I'm willing to fucking come out and do this shit publicly, you know what I mean? Because I have nothing to fear. This girl has to show my fucking character, you know what I mean? Not like I had a good one, you know what I mean, to begin with and shit, but I repaired my character somehow, somewhat, you know what I mean? Doing what I do and shit, like what I want and what I care about. So, when this broad steps into my life, the first thing she does is starts trying to get me to kill my character on my own. That's what these motherfuckers do. They make you commit suicide, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers make you commit suicide. That's basically what they want. But you know, some of the major things that have happened that woke me up to it at the beginning that were big red flags were first the fact that the person that she was married to before because she was married when we got together. All right. So yes, she cheated on her husband with me, but so she met her husband on Facebook. In 3 weeks, they were married. What the fuck, man? I say, you know what? That's crazy, dude. Like, I wouldn't marry nobody in fucking 3 weeks. Yeah, you fucking crazy? So that kind of, kind of like made me ask myself quite a bit of questions, All right, well, that happened and shit, so that was one of the red flags. Second one was probably this comment, right? And you listen to this fucking comment. That's what she said it was, just the comment. Because it was no fucking comment. All right? Okay, we were kicking and she's like, okay, so this is how my life is going to be. When Hope is 16 and you're dead, because you died tragic, like an accident or some shit like that. And she's like, and they'll be able to go travel all over the world. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, so your plan is, and your little story that you just told me, is that I'm dead when your daughter turns 16, and you'll be traveling the world because I'm dead. I fucking die. Or what the fuck? Now that's some shit. Alright? But that's just some of the beginning shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I went through the whole process knowing who this girl was too, alright? Because I have to understand, you have to understand that fucking, as I go, I'll explain to you later, like, how there's a process in the learning in the human experience that includes this path that takes you to enlightenment, I would call it. You know what I mean? Enlightenment, why? Because it lights up something in your head where you're now able to see what you're doing. And now you see the choice. So see, there's a choice? Dude, like, a choice is like thin. Thin. It's a real thin line every fucking day. The day that I decided to go and have an affair with this woman, as soon as I began with her doing that, it just went the other way, right? So see, that decision was made in 1 second, in one day. In less than 1 second, it was already like, fuck it, I'm going. You know what I mean? Because if I would have said, you know what, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be messing with married women. First and foremost, why would I want to marry a woman for? Right? But the better judgment was not there. My stupid ass obviously had to get into it. And everything that I've suffered is because of that simple decision. See? This shit that I just told you in what I'm doing right here is what nullifies that narcissism in me. Because I can speak against it. Yes, I still do it, but I have to speak against it. You know what I mean? And say, you know what, that's wrong. What I did is wrong. What I did is not right. It's not something that should be done. That's what a holy person does. I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to say I'm holy, but I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to recognize myself. I'm able to see myself. I'm able to see you, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? If I see myself and I judge myself accordingly first, then everything else will be revealed to me. So this woman, I saw her from the get-go. I can see those motherfuckers like no other motherfucker around here. You know, I'm like a super empath and shit, so I can see that shit. And I told her, you know what I mean? I was like, I know who you are. I can see you. And she smiled kind of nervously, you know what I mean? But whatever. So I'm jumping around and shit, so don't trip. I know some of you motherfuckers gonna be hating and shit, so suck a dick. Nah, don't do that. But hey, for real. You know, it's the beginning of this shit. It's the beginning of something. I'm not gonna do no fucking script either. You know what I mean? I'm not. This is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? This is some real shit. I'm sitting over here in fucking Echo Park in LA, California, and fucking this is what's gonna be like, man. I mean, what the fuck you want me to tell you? You know what I mean? But be careful out there, man, because I'm telling you, I'm heartbroken like a bitch. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. And that's what I'm saying. So that's some dangerous shit. I couldn't see the bitch for a while, man. I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie. And it wasn't like her pussy was that fucking good and shit. Nah, it was, alright. No, it wasn't. See, that's why you gotta go live and shit. But this is all I can do, man. I don't know. I'm using my fucking phone. I don't know how to do this shit, so it's my first time doing some shit like that or whatever, you know what I mean? Well, so this is how it's gonna start. This is just the first part before the first part. For real. So yeah, stay out there with the fucking narcissist, man. Like just yeah, I think the cool part about them is that they don't give a fuck, dude. You know? I think that's what hurts us the most. Those people that have been through this shit. You know what I mean? Like, just have them walk away like you ain't shit. Yeah, of course, it's gonna hurt you and shit. And you always ask yourself like, damn, like that didn't mean anything to them then, huh? Man, I'm an ex-gangbanger, dude, and that shit hurt me. I mean, I can still laugh and shit, but you know, it hurts, dude, for real. You know what I mean? That shit hurts, for real. It's tragic. So now throw a baby in there, a daughter and shit, that these motherfuckers take away from you within 5 months after their birth. Everything was planned out. And I'm gonna show you, I got all kinds of fucking evidence against these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't have that like that. This bitch didn't even have the baby yet and shit. And this bitch is already planning on bouncing the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? He was living somewhere else. So, damn, it's crazy, dude. But there's a fucking lesson right here. I'm telling you. This shit that hurts the most, this shit in life that hurts the most, is just gonna make you the best. Man, that shit adds to your human value. So right now, I'm fucking like, I'm good, you know what I mean? Because I know that there's gonna be something added onto me. And it's not something that's gonna be external, it's gonna be up here, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna be more of an understanding individual because I understand them. I mean, I know the motherfuckers probably went through some tough shit, and that's why they just lost those sensitivity or empathy against anybody else. So, man, I'm gonna end this shit right here because I'm still waiting for the gas man and the fucking shit. So, till next time, I'm gonna hit that shit up. Hit me up. Subscribe and shit. I don't know what to say. Press the fucking red button right there. Press the motherfucker. Do whatever, man. I don't give a fuck.